Hello class, good afternoon. Shalom.
Shalom.
Okay class, I'm gonna introduce myself to you. My name is IGEL TRIADISTA. You can call me Sir IGEL. But before we come to the material, I'm gonna need you to introduce yourself. Start from you.
Okay, so my name is Finn, and you guys can call me Finn.
Hello Vin.
And my name is Yaskia, and you call me Kia.
Very good name. Thank you, Kiel.
My name is Yolanda. You can call me Yolanda.
Okay, thank you, Yolan. Yeah, I have already known all of your name now. So we come to the material. I'm gonna teach you about writing skill. But before that, I need you to look at this picture first. What do you think about this picture? Do you know?
Weird.
Weird?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's kind of weird. But what do you think? Who are them? Who are they? Please raise your hand if you know them. Ya, coba angkat tangan. Siapa yang tahu ini orang ini berdua siapa? Yang di kiri siapa? Yang di kanan siapa?
I don't know, sir.
Tidak tahu? Tidak tahu?
Ah,
Okay. Now, these two person is the president of Indonesia. Mereka ini berdua adalah presiden Indonesia. The left one is Soeharto, or people usually call him the smiling general. Ini adalah Pak Soeharto yang di kiri. Lihatlah senyumannya itu. Mengaman, kan? Nah,
so beautiful.
at the right side is the third president of Indonesia, is Sir Baharudin Yusuf Habibie, or people usually call him the father of technology in Indonesia. Ya, ini yang di kanan itu Bapak Habibie. Beliau juga sudah almarhum sama seperti Bapak Soeharto. Mereka ini berdua presiden Indonesia. Ya, jadi
I'm gonna ask about that. Mr. Soeharto. Why he called smiling general?
it's because he's
Sounds
smiling.
weird. Sounds weird.
It's because Mr. Soeharto is a general. He had a
Then why should be smiling general? Smiling.
he always smiled to rakyat. Dia selalu tersenyum kepada rakyatnya. Mr. Soeharto is a good person for some people, not everyone. Okay, is that all?
Yeah, that's
Okay, that's good. Now, we have already known these two persons. They are a historical even character. Mereka ini suatu karakter penting dalam sebuah histori yang mana dalam pembentukan masa reformasi di Indonesia. Mereka ini berdua terlibat dalam event yang dinamakan event Trisakti. Yang mana pada kala itu Pak Soeharto didemo oleh mahasiswa untuk dilengserkan. Kemudian Pak Habibie dinaikkan menjadi presiden ketiga pada saat itu. Namun naasnya pada saat itu 3 siswa atau 2 itu tertembak mati. Mahasiswa seperti mereka itu sungguh menyentuh hati. Rela mengorbankan nyawa mereka hanya untuk negara ini. Please, give applause please.
so sad.
It's so sad to remember that. Okay, come to the material. Now, because we talked about past event or historical event, we're gonna talk about the recount text. It's okay. First of all, I'm gonna ask, who are you? Which one of you know about recount text? Ada yang sudah pernah dengar ini? Have you ever heard about this recount text before? Please raise your hand.
None of us, sir.
No?
None.
Okay. Yeah. Okay then. So I'm gonna explain about you. What is a recount text? A recount text is a type of writing that retells past events or experience in a chronological order. So, recount text itu adalah salah satu tipe dari sistem penulisan yang mengatakan tentang peristiwa yang terjadi pada masa lalu dan ataupun pengalaman yang pernah terjadi pada masa lalu. Sampai sini paham? Oke. Next material, purpose of recount text. Tujuannya recount text ini apa? The primary purpose of recount text is to retell past events or experience, either to inform or entertain the reader. Jadi fungsi utamanya atau fungsi umumnya di recount text itu untuk menyatakan atau menceritakan ulang tentang peristiwa yang terjadi pada masa lalu ataupun pengalaman yang sudah terjadi. Entah itu untuk menginformasikan sebuah informasi kepada pembaca atau untuk menghibur mereka. Jadi recount text ini banyak jenisnya. Bisa seperti historically seperti kita bahas, like Trisakti event at the time of dilengsarkannya Bapak Soeharto dan dinaikannya Bapak Habibie. It's a form of recount text. And the others too is an experience recount text. It's about experience from yourself, seperti how can we say, pengalaman masa lalu, your past experience about when you are on a holiday or something. Mungkin pernah kamu pergi ke pantai begitu, pergi bersama keluarga dan ya kamu ingin menceritakan tentang, kamu bisa menggunakan recount text ini. Oke, sampai sini paham? Oke. Recount text structure. There is three structure of recount text. Ini recount text ada 3 struktur utamanya. The first one is orientation. Orientation itu bagian awal dari recount text yang menyatakan siapa yang terdampak pada event itu, who was get involved in that event, and when, where, and how does that event happen? Apa, di mana, kapan, dan bagaimana event itu terjadi. Itu bagian orientasi atau orientation, bagian awal yang menyatakan atau perkenalan tentang background information dari recount text itu, tentang entah itu peristiwa masa lalu dari tiap masing-masing orang seperti tadi liburan ataupun peristiwa masa lalu yang seperti sejarah. Oke. Struktur yang kedua itu events. The second structure is event. This part is the body of the recount text. Ini itu bagian utama dari recount text yang berisi tentang keseluruhan eventnya, from the beginning to the end. It reveals many information about this past experience or past historical event. So that's why it's called the event. There are so many details in this section part. Banyak sekali detailnya di sini. Jadi ini event biasanya dari keseluruhan ini structure dia yang paling panjang biasanya karena memuat seluruh atau keseluruhan isi recount text. Dan yang terakhir itu reorientation. Last but not least, the reorientation part. This reorientation part is the last part of recount text. It usually menceritakan ulang tentang apa yang terjadi di event. Or usually it tells about the writer's hypothesis or something, seperti pendapatnya penulisnya. Jadi ini reorientation bagian akhirnya dari recount text. Biasa menjelaskan ulang tentang apa event yang terjadi dan kalau biasanya juga ada opini penulis yang diselipkan di dalam dan bisa jadi konklusi juga. It can be a conclusion about what the recount text is about. Okay. Next part, it is a language feature of recount text. Recount text usually used past tense to describe about past event because it's past. Menggunakan recount text itu menggunakan past tense. Past tense itu biasa digunakan untuk menceritakan kejadian masa lalu. Ini contoh formulanya. Yang pertama itu menggunakan subject, kemudian ditambahkan dengan verb to. Verb to itu biasanya ada irregular dan regular verb. Jadi mungkin bakal ada perbedaan begitu. Dan setelah verb to, we come to the object or the adverb. Biasanya objek setelah verb to itu banyak jenisnya. Biasa nomina atau apapun. Now, the second one beside the past tense is action verb. Action verb, also known as a dynamic verb, is a word that expresses an action or activity that the subject of a sentence perform. Jadi action verb ini biasanya juga ditahu sebagai dynamic verb. Itu sebuah kata yang mengekspresikan tindakan ataupun aktivitas dari sebuah subjek, dari sebuah kalimat yang subjek itu lakukan. Jadi ini action verb ini sama di kayak kata kerja, hampir mirip begitu, mungkin agak beda. Kata kerja kan kata kerja, tapi ini dilakukan pada saat itu. Oke, sampai sini paham? Okay, we come to the next part. Past tense formula of recount text is usually involves using the simple past tense to describe action or events that have already happened. This means using the second form of the verb, verb to for regular verb. Nah, ini yang saya jelaskan tadi, regular verb dan irregular verb. Regular verb biasanya digunakan pada kalimat yang atau kata, dan tentu kata itu biasanya berakhir ed, d atau ied, i. Contohnya itu kayak begini. Yang mana regular verb. Yang awalnya itu kata play atau bermain menjadi play, jadi bermain. Contoh katanya itu I played football yesterday. Ini past tense, tapi menggunakan regular verb. Contoh kedua, visit become visited, menggunakan ed. Contoh kalimatnya, she visited her grandmother last week. And the third one, clean become clean, bersih menjadi yang membersihkan. They, contoh kalimatnya itu, they clean their room after school. Mereka membersihkan ruangan mereka setelah sekolah. Jadi ini semua bentuk regular verb. Nah, next one is irregular verb. Tidak hanya regular verb yang ada digunakan dalam verb to, tapi ada juga irregular verb. Irregular verb itu contohnya kayak ini, go become went. Contoh kalimatnya, we went to the beach last weekend. The next one is it's become ate. He, contoh kalimatnya itu he ate fried rice for lunch. Okay, next one, she become saw. Contoh kalimatnya, I saw a movie with my cousins last night. Ya, kira-kira seperti itu. Sampai sini paham? Okay. I provide you an example of recount text. Sekarang mari kita coba analisa ini recount text tentang peristiwa Trisakti yang terjadi pada 1998. Trisakti event that already happened in 1998. Which one do you think is the orientation of this section? Please read. I need to read first and then tell me. If you already get the orientation part, please raise your hand. Okay, Kevin?
I think the orientation part is on the first paragraph.
Okay, the first paragraph. In 1998, when most citizens of Indonesia got dissatisfied with the president's leadership, mostly on corruption among the families and cronies, university students in Jakarta assembled themselves to become a stronghold for so-called reformation. Yeah, actually, it was right. It's the orientation part of this recount text. Now, we come to the event part. Please read again. Think about the event part. Which one do you think is the event part? Please raise your hand if you know. You can provide some notes too. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. In this class, you can use Google Translate if you don't know how to write something. If you have found a new word, please be free to use Google Translate. It's okay. Okay, Kevin.
It's about the event part.
Okay.
I think the event part. So that second paragraph to fourth paragraph.
Okay.
Like,
Let's read it together. This one. This.
gun shots were
Gun shots
green for
were
tear gas
when
was
was
everywhere.
everywhere.
Chaos is its best.
Okay. Actually, that's good though.
From
Let's read it.
paragraph to the fourth.
On that fateful day, groups of university students marched on foot to the Indonesian parliamentary building. The aim was to force down the President of Republic of Indonesia, General Haji Mr. Suharto. Hours and hours went on the countless students already holding the flying saucer parliamentary building. Flags and shouts were seen and heard. The authorities began to worry about the situation and steps were taken by sending police and army troops. Gunshots were heard and screaming followed. Tear gas was everywhere. Chaos at its best. And yeah, that's right. It's the even part of the recount text. Now, we come to the last part. I think every one of you will notice the orientation of the recount text. Please raise your hand if you know. Okay, here. Which one?
The orientation part is on the last paragraph.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, absolutely. It will be the last paragraph because it's the only left. There is no more anything to be reorientation. Okay, let's read it together. Even though there were casualty and death, victims from the student side, they succeed in toppling down the smiling general. He can turn over his leadership to Baharudin Yusuf Habib, the famous aircraft engineer. Wow. Now, we come to the next part. Okay, look at this. And the first part and the second part and the third part, it actually was right. The orientation was in the first paragraph. The event was on the second, third, and the fourth paragraph, and the reorientation was on the last paragraph. But did you notice this yellow line? This yellow thing on the screen? What do you think it was? Okay, Kevin.
I can't see the word on that marker.
Oh,
Word.
This,
I can't see.
this,
Too small.
Can we make it closer? Dissatisfied, assembled, march, were heard, was, were, turn, and succeed. Mhm. Do you know what was that? You don't know?
We don't know, sir.
You don't know?
Yes.
Okay. This yellow thing on the screen, was a verb. This somehow is a regular and irregular verb that was mentioned in the recount text. So the first one is dissatisfied, it using ed. The second one is assembled, it using ed too. So it's regular verb. Yeah. Mostly in this recount text, they use regular verb. But there is one irregular verb here. It was heard, were heard. That's the irregular verb of this sentence. Okay. I think that's all for the material. Now I'm going to give you an example, not an example, an assessment, a sharing session for every student. So the instruction is, please write down your past experience of something you have already experienced in your life. Somehow, something about holiday or something. Ya, bisa minta tolong tulis di bawah di kertas itu untuk pengalaman masa lalu, ataupun apapun itu. Entah itu tentang liburan atau apapun itu. Oke, silakan saya kasih waktu 5 menit.
Well, I've been waking up under blades, blue blossom days. If only Damocles would hit me back. No alabaster carvings or faces on a farthing would prevent my head from fading to black. And it feels like falling into the sea from outer space in seconds to me. And I play discordant days on repeat until they look like harmony. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten. Well, I know I should be touring. I know these chords are boring, but I can't always be killing the game. No golden grand pianos or voices from the shadows will do anything but feel the same. And it feels like falling into the deep from somewhere way up over the peaks. And I play discordant days on repeat until the tape runs out on me. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten. Nobody told me I'd be begging for relief when what is silent to you feels like it's screaming to me. Well, nobody told me I'd get tired of myself when it all looks like heaven, but it feels like hell. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll
Have you already taken the note? Oh, okay. Who's gonna be the first one to tell his story or her story? Please raise your hand. No? Okay. I'm gonna choose one of you. Start from here. Please read your story.
Sedang kita persiapkan, Cak.
Okay. Okay, Kiel. The floor is yours. Here, Triadi.
This weekend, I went to the beach with my friend.
Okay. Okay. So please, here.
Okay, last weekend, I went to the beach with my friend. I tried to impress them by doing a good dip into the water, but I ended the belief roping instead. The sound of my stomach serving the water was so loud that everyone around us burst out laughing. I was impressed at first, but then I couldn't help but join. We spent the rest of the day laughing and having a great time. It was a funny moment that I always remember.
Here, is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Please give applause to Kia. Okay, next one. Yola. It's your part. Tell your story first.
The worst holiday ever happened on the last semester week. I stayed at home for the latter 2 weeks. I had the songs in the YouTube every day as well. The first thing that I did after I woke up was praying after bed. I had my first every first pray Recount. They are so cute. And then I had lunch and determined to watch until I was in the evening. Then I had dinner and watched my favorite TV series with my parents and siblings. Those were the activities that I did last holiday for 2 weeks. Nothing special like a well-paid holiday. Life living in my midlands, the worst semester break I had ever experienced.
Okay, that's good. Give applause to Yola. Okay. Last but not least, Kevin. Oke kak, cut dulu di situ. Minta izin sama gue, bilang minta izin gak ada urusan dulu. Berarti ngomongnya paling
Langsung.
atau
Udah,
banyak.
bisa di.
Terus,
6 menit, gas.
So, a few months ago, when
10 menit.
few months ago, when it's come to like Christmas, right? Yeah, Christmas, right? On Christmas, me and my friend went for hiking to mountain called Gunturena. Maybe some of you guys know about this mountain. We went for hiking on that mountain when at September's 29th September, like we were waiting for New Year's of then. So at first, me and my friends were going to bring up that, like food or maybe sleeping bag, something like that. And then tomorrow has come. It's time for us to go for hiking. But there is one problem. It was rain and it's so hot. It's like a storm, but we're still going there. The way is sleepy and it was a hard time for us going up there. We're going up. When we went for hiking, 3 o'clock. I mean, 3 o'clock. On the way up, I almost fall from high place, falling from high place.
That was scary.
Fortunately, my friends saved me, and my leg injured.
Like get injured.
Yes, and it became much more hard for us to go up, but fortunately it was halfway, so we can't go back. The option for us is to keep going there. When we arrive on the top of the mountain, the peak, so when we want to build up our tent, it was hard because we forgot the bug. So we're using for wood for it and a rope. So the whole night is so cold and stormy. Makes us so hard to sleep because we need to keep the tent on the ground. We can't let the tent flame free. When the morning comes, the rain has come and the sunrise is come, and it was such a good feel up there. We got the whole time, and it was such a fun. It's good memories. It's good experience that we experienced that time. Everything was fun and full of action for us.
That's all for you.
It's
Okay, that's all. Okay, please give applause for Kevin. Yeah. Thank you, class. I have already heard all of your story, and all of the story was a great story. Last, I'm gonna just need to say thank you. Thank you for already participating. Oh, okay. That's true. First. Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. Thank you, class, for already participating in this teaching practice. Yeah. Thank you for already participating from beginning up until the end. Thank you so much. Yeah. Last but not least, I'm just gonna need to say thank you and shalom, and may self. Ada di.
Tidak sampai 10 menit tadi iklan juga.
Nggak apa-apa deh.
Makanya perhatikan terus.
Halo kelas, good afternoon. Shalom.
Shalom.
Okay. I'm going to introduce myself. Hello everyone, my name is IGEL TRIADISTA. You can call me Sir IGEL.
Hai, sorry gue.
Okay. Before we come to the material, I'm gonna need you to introduce yourself first. Start from you.
Okay, so my name is Finn.
Okay.
I'm from Mamasa.
Panjang gitu.
Hello, Ben.
Cekul nih.
Bagus cerita itu.
Cuma bagi gerakan gitu mau bagi gerakan. Ini bagi gerakan.
Nggak pakai gerak.
Nggak pakai gerakan, sama sekali nggak pakai gerakan.
Oke, ulang.
Pakai nama saya. Dia mau kalau sebut, nggak apa-apa sebut asal. I'm from Mamasa saja.
Harus disebut.
Jami ya asalnya tahu.
Ya udah,
Kita sama senang.
langsung nama panggilan saya tuh. Ya, mungkin my name is Finn, you can call me Finn. Tapi gitulah, biar agak panjang-panjang. Tapi pelan, ingat pelan.
Masuk saya weh.
Bilang saja, Weng. You can call me Weng.
When.
Pasti ada yang ketawa.
Enggak aja.
Saya tanya. Nama
Ya.
Nama banyak bos.
Bilang saya kill.
Iya.
Kiel, ya orang Kiel.
Yes.